So here we are, getting off the ferry, last car off, getting started to unload all the lorries. I thought it was going to be last, I thought it was going to be first off, because sometimes you make it turn around and reverse off in the distance. I've thought about this day a lot, and I guess when thinking about it, I was always trying to sort of shut it out of my mind. You just never know. When I originally left, I went to Ukraine and applied for different jobs. One of them was a driver with the National Refugee Council evacuation areas. Oh, lights! Thank you! I didn't really know what I was going to be doing. I didn't know that I was going to be involved so much with an organisation that had such huge ambitions. Ambitions that they had were really what motivated me to join them. I seen that this was an organisation that had not set limits, and I liked that. It was challenging, it was tough, it was hugely difficult every day. I'm in Ireland. It was hugely difficult every day to keep going. It was emotionally, we just, as my saying was, we did our best every day. And that's what I asked of all the volunteers. I wanted them to do their best every day. We could only do our best, and we did our best, and I leave knowing that every day I was in Ukraine, I gave it 100%. Every day I was in Ukraine, I made a difference. Every day I was in Ukraine, I was there purely to help, and it helped me a lot. It helped me more than any of you will know. It gave me hope in humanity. And now I'm back in Ireland after 5 months, and I'm relieved to be home. I'm looking forward to seeing my children. I'm not sure how I'm going to acclimatise after being away for so long. I'm not sure how my children are going to react to me. I have to rebuild a lot of bridges. No, I've stopped again here now, I know this. Hello.
Not much of anything on the screen.
No, I'm not coming back from Ukraine. The insurance policies are different over there.
Back from where?
Ukraine.
Yeah. Have you got insurance on it?
Yeah. I was there for 5 months and my Irish insurance lapsed, so I had to get reinsured when I was over there.
Okay. My Ukrainian is not great. And I've seen so much of it in the last 2 years, it's unreal.
Neither is mine.
Where are you heading for?
I'm heading home, back to County Meath.
Okay. You start living your home, would you?
Yeah, thanks a million. Well, they let me in.
How are you keeping?
Good, and yourself?
Have identification with you there, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's just a nifty little dash cam, isn't it? Nifty little dash cam.
Yeah, it does the job.
Oh, cool. No bother at all. You're working over here, sir, are you? Or...
I was in Ukraine volunteering for the last
good
5
man.
months.
Fair play. Jesus, about time you're coming back then, says you. Plenty of hardship over there.
Oh, it's fucking, it's hard.
My girlfriend's Ukrainian, so she's Mariupol, so she knows all about
shit.
it. You only realise when you see the pictures and things like that, you
I
know.
think people here have forgotten about it a lot now. We're up in Chernihiv rebuilding houses
Right.
in previously occupied areas.
Fair play.
And it's an emotional day going home.
Yeah.
5 months, you know?
We have to start somewhere again, don't we, unfortunately?
Yeah, so.
You know cigarettes, alcohol with you?
No, only
Very much.
whatever I'm drinking myself.
Okay, did you bring any cash back with you or anything like
Yeah,
that?
about €1,000.
Yeah, volunteer. No worries at all. Alright,
Thank you.
listen,
Cheers.
safe
Bye-bye.
travelling, alright?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well done.
Oh, the first time I didn't get my car all empty out. What side of the road am I on? Fuck. Oh shit. Oh, I'm on the wrong, I feel like I'm on the wrong side of the road now. Oh, this is so fucking weird. Oh fuck, I hadn't thought about this. Okay. Everything's, I have to change my whole brain around now. Oh fuck. This is, I've had so much in my head for the last, it hadn't dawned on me that I'd be back driving on the proper side of the road, which feels like the wrong side of the road, so I'm gonna have to, it's gonna be a little bit awkward. This is trying to reacclimatise to life in Ireland. It's only 3,500 kilometres from Lukashivka, and in one way I feel we're neighbours, and in another way I feel that we're neighbours, but most of these people are a million miles away from the reality of what's actually happening in Ukraine. They have no idea. They have just stopped opening news articles, stopped scrolling, stopped disengaged with what's going on over there. My brother-in-law of mine said after about 4 months of the invasion, he said that he just stopped reading, he says, because he couldn't cope with it. And roundabout's the wrong way around. And I can, so many people are like that. I didn't disengage. I listen to podcasts just about every day on the war in Ukraine. I think that the ladies that came from Ukraine over to Ireland sort of inspired me by their resilience, and I kept engaged in the news articles. I'd wake up in the morning, and instead of opening up my Facebook or Instagram, I'd open up BBC News or Sky News, and I'd search through and I'd listen to the Guardian podcast and all that, and I think that kept me in touch with what was going on in Ukraine. And I couldn't sit on the couch any longer. spend time with my children, with my family. And I need to get used to this driving on the wrong side of the road again. I am really bad at staying in touch with people. I am really, really bad at it. So for anybody, if you call yourself a friend of mine, I'm putting the onus on you to stay in touch with me. And I hope to see you all someday again. I hope you all stay safe. I hope you all look after yourselves. I hope you all look after each other. And I don't know whether I'll post this video or not. Maybe I'll do another one. Maybe this is... I'm emotional. I used to always say to people, if I wasn't an emotional person, I wouldn't be here. I came to Ukraine because I'm an emotional person, like. Oh, I've a lot to unpack. in a way that we don't appreciate. They've helped in a way. It's not just about bricks and mortar, it's about the support of the volunteers to each other. But write down all your emotions, because that's part of history, and in years and years and years to come, you need to have that piece of paper that you can look back on it and read it, and it will bring you back to a time and a place that I hope you fondly remember. It'll bring you back to a time of war. Did you got up off your arse and you did something? And that's a remarkable thing about everybody that was in the camp in Imbut. It was the most select group of people that you would ever meet. We could all sit on a plane for 10 hours and find nothing in common. We don't have the same language, we're not the same age, we don't have the same sports or hobbies, we don't have the same education, we don't have the same favourite artists or songs or anything in common. Most volunteers, I have absolutely zero in common with them except one thing. And that one thing was the clue of that we all travelled to a small place in Lukashivka, a little small village that was previously occupied. We travelled there not knowing anyone, and we travelled there for one reason, was to help to rebuild homes that were destroyed by Russia. We travelled there because we wanted to do something. We travelled there because we wanted to help. It's the most select group of people you'll ever meet. It's those completely unselfish acts of actually going and helping someone. And at that camp, sitting around the fire at nights, you realise that more than about just houses. There were so many people went to that camp, yes, to work, yes, to build homes, but also as well as it was they wanted to work because they wanted to keep their minds busy, because they wanted to do something that was good, because they felt bad about some other stuff, because they felt bad because they weren't fighting, they felt bad because they weren't contributing, they felt depressed and they felt anxious, and they felt they had to get out of the city, they felt the pressure of all the air raid sirens, they felt anxious about being in crowds and in cities. The stress that the country is going through is on the wrong side of the road, is just, and for those people, for those volunteers that were sitting around the camp, it was a place of hope. And I think that they got to meet foreign people people from Canada, America, Chile, Spain, France, Italy, Germany, England, Hong Kong, Australia, New Zealand, all over the world. And I think that the fact that people came from so many countries all over the world gave the people of Ukraine a sense of hope and belief that they hadn't been forgotten. And that's important. Now I'm gonna bid you farewell. I don't know if I might not post this. I'll see how I feel over the next few days. I won't be posting much now that I'm home. I'm no longer Irishman in Kyiv now. I'm just an Irishman.